Alright, let's begin. I am head of an organization that goes further beyond the aristocracy. I have to keep things secret, and I'm unfortunately unable to disclose the name of this organization, but they have work for us, the aristocracy, in Paris, France. There's a fashion show being held by a leading European brand. Our targets will be the brand owner, Viktor Novikov, and a retired supermodel, Dahlia Margolis. These two front as a power couple in the fashion scene, but are in fact ringleaders of a rival organization that deals in spies. They have a list of operators from around the world and are selling their information to the highest bidder. They plan to do this at secret meetings during the fashion show. They're responsible for leaking security network access to a nuclear power plant that has coincidentally suffered a meltdown. Classified flight plans are also linked to a cartel bringing down politicians and their families. These selfish, self-serving opportunists are dangerous, and they can't be allowed to continue with their antics. Now, a lot of people want them erased, and we have been chosen as the ones to get it done. Normally, someone in my position would simply oversee the mission. But loyalty to me is earned by the hour, not given for a lifetime. And to prove that, I will be handling the wet work for these operations. Chipp and Des will be assisting me with intel. They're already undercover at the scene and waiting for me to make my move. My sense of fashion has afforded me front door access to this event. Infiltration will be incredibly easy. Everything else, maybe not so much. But either way, it's time to get to work.
Welcome to Paris 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dahlia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Big, bold, and impossible to ignore. And with newly appointed head designer Sebastian Sato at the helm, the
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sanguine.
Look, there he is.
So something that should be made known about me is that I really cannot stand crowds. I'm dealing with it in order to get this mission done, but it's just not something that I enjoy doing. Oh, hold on just a second. Anyway, with that in mind, the headgear is in order to keep people from trying to interact with me too much. I need to focus after all. Not only that, it's a part of fashion.
That is Viktor Novikov, head of Sanguine and ringleader of Iago. Quite the resume.
Congressman Walsh. A pleasure as always. Make sure to join Dahlia and I for a drink later. There's someone we would like you to meet. Now, hold on. He's what? If you'll excuse me, Congressman, urgent matter. Do enjoy your evening. Goddamn artists. What the hell is he up to now?
Look, Daniel, she's nice.
Well, I don't know. There's something I'm looking
Why don't you take a seat? We all know how much you love the spotlight.
Look, don't be an asshole, Sebastian. Whether you like it or not, you are the star of this show, and you will act the part.
Oh, no, no! I am not going up there! This line is a travesty. You made me into a sellout, Victor! I can't face this. And you can't make it. How about that? Huh?
The hell I can't. One simple phone call, remember?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Because you need me. My name on the bill. I'm no good to you, discredited.
Nice try, Sebastian. Very clever. But I don't do compromises. Now get on that stage, or so help me God, I will ruin you.
Events like these are also very hard to plan and run. This had just given me some information about Victor having issues with some of the runway models. And based off of all of what I just heard, that story seems to check out. If I could somehow get on the runway as a model myself, outperform some of the others, maybe Victor would recognize me for saving his precious gala. Some sort of secret meeting could be set up, just him and me, where I could do the deed. It's not a bad idea, but my makeup would use a touch-up.
You're gonna be splendid, no? I'd do something about that model's hair, though. What happened there? It's hardly spectacular, right? Am I right? Do something, maybe a bun.
Girls, amazing. Are beautiful. Now straight back. Dresses.
At least mine looks like real clothes. That intestines themed show I did with Sato last year, not so much. And then there was the year before with the straitjackets.
Yeah, I think you'd look good in just about anything. Intestines, straitjackets, you name it.
Aww.
Dahlia,
I gotta run. But I'll
how
see
are
you
things
later,
on
okay?
your end? Good. Mr. Decker is on his way from the airport now with the case
Conversation
file.
about saying something dumb.
Last remaining copy.
Promise.
Yes, we're meeting shortly. It's time to bury the past once and for all. I understand. I know it is a lot of money. Look, we can argue about this later. I've got a show to run.
Hey, Mr. Stylist.
We accidentally booked adjoining hotel.
Man, I wish I had that jaw.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look fine, but he's like a Greek god or something, you know? I can't believe he's actually here, you know, like in the same room as us. Helmut Kruger's been model since college.
Well, so if he kisses your hand, will you ever wash it again?
Yeah, I saw you blush earlier when you put on his makeup.
Oh, what can I say? Great. Okay, now.
Stylist? Huh, yeah, whatever.
Go with the dance club or something.
Dahlia? Helmut? Not yet. I go on in a few cycles, I think. I think I'm in, but I want to be clear on a few details. Fine. I'll be up after the show. Yes, ciao.
Hope you know what you're doing, Helmut.
Badass look there, Mr. Stylist.
Yeah, Dan, it's me. Oh, you want...
So I haven't just been taking a tour of this lovely mansion. I've also been gathering a bunch of juicy information. Now, I know it does look like I just sent a innocent supermodel to a watery grave, but hear me out. I'll explain later. Well, actually, I'm sure that it will come to light that this supermodel isn't as innocent as maybe some of the others who are attending this party. Now, my initial plan was to do the runway walk and then isolate Victor and then eliminate him. But it turns out that Dahlia's already set up secret meetings with some supermodels. So it's much more likely that I meet up with her one-on-one than it is that I deal with him one-on-one. I'm still going to do the runway walk and keep an eye out for any opportunities I have to make my move, but at least I know for sure that I have one target right where I want them. How am I going to deal with Victor?
Dahlia, Helmut here. Remind me again, where were you supposed to meet?
Second floor, Voltaire Suite, next to the auction.
Got it. You want me to drop by now, or...?
No, it's essential that you walk the runway. Do the job, then come see me right away.
Helmut, you look dazzling tonight.
Mr. Kruger, need a touch-up, I see. No problem, just sit back and relax. Won't take a second.
Appreciate it.
There, you are all set, Mr. Kruger. break a leg.
Helmut Kruger. Wow. Make your bed. So you must lie.
Attention! Attention, everyone! Fine show! A fine show, everyone! Sebastian will take the stage in just a moment, so...
Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think that I handled that very well. I'm pretty proud of myself. Or, at least I was. I got a call from Des saying that Victor was not happy with my little walk. He put Chipp on the line, and Chipp proceeds to tell me that Dahlia is still waiting on me at the arranged time and location, and that she doesn't seem to know about how the show went. She's completely isolated from what's going on the lower floors. That's good news for me. At least one thing is still on track, but I still haven't even managed to take out Victor. Both of my targets are still up and moving. My patience is definitely starting to run thin, and I intend to make that somebody's problem very, very quickly. Professionalism is well and good, but I'm a busy bun. I got things to do.
Huh. Wow. Never knew this stuff was so complicated. What's this one for?
Yeah, that's a fireworks remote. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. Look, Novikov's expecting a heads up before we trigger the split. We can watch it.
Good work, 47. Time to find Dahlia Margolis.
I need help, please! Please, somebody help me!
Where'd our guy go? Did we lose him?
Anybody know who the dead...
You copy, Central?
Please,
We
can
got
anyone
this
help?
asshole doing what he's not supposed to.
Man, why can't we go upstairs when those fancy suit guards came in?
Done right? We've got trouble!
Oh, come on, don't look at me like that. If you think that little victory lap was unprofessional, you should see what I actually wanted to do to celebrate. Anyway, Chipp had already infiltrated as a member of the catering staff up on the 3rd floor, so he's in pretty deep and closest to Dahlia, the second target. After the screams of panic from the 1st floor faded, I got a message from him saying that Dahlia still didn't know anything, but the investigation team would be very quick to deliver the news to her, so I should definitely hurry and have our meeting before my opportunity passed. He didn't really have to tell me that. I was already on my way. By now, I'm sure Des knows to extract, and once I get into the meeting room, Chipp is safe to extract as well. As always, the order to withdraw takes priority, and I have a couple of different ideas of how I can get out of here unnoticed. It won't be much longer until we can get out of Paris.
Mr. Kruger?
Oh, Miss Margolis. What's her story? You know, actually, I read this book about the fashion industry.
Huh.
I don't know, I mean, as I recall, Margolis' dad was some overzealous Israeli army general who, he did not approve of his daughter's chasing a fickle dream. She was disowned and had to fend for herself. I guess that explains her demeanor.
Yeah, strange.
Hey, fashion is tough. Went all the way to the top. Dahlia persuaded him into buying with his money, of course.
Look, I know you had to set it up fast. You can't just toss equipment around like it's...
Your wife bought you a book on fashion. I'm gonna call bullshit.
But its auction is running from that thing. What if something had happened to it?
Your wife bought you a book about manly things. You. Because I gotta be honest with you, I've seen you before with a man purse.
Helmut, love the outfit. Please, have a seat. So, Helmut, you accept my offer?
I'm in. What's the job?
Straight to the point. I like it. As it happens, I have the perfect assignment for you. Jessica Highmore.
Highmore Consulting.
The very same. That's why I wanted you in the show, so Jessica would notice you. Now, I want you to go to New York, seek out Jessica, and do what you do best. The girl is bright, young, beautiful, and should be right up your alley.
And yet she's not the mark.
Aye, you do catch on fast. No, that would be her father, CEO John Highmore. Jessica is your way in. Befriend him, get his trust. Highmore Consulting is planning a merger. I want to know with whom and at what price.
All right. Consider it done.
And that's for you. Keep it on you at all times. Last resort.
Cyanide. Good choice.
We've got trouble.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Hello, Mr. Kruger.
Keep it real. A quick selfie with me and you? Nope? Okay.
Don't panic. Everything's under control.
You smell good, Mr. Kruger.
See, I told you that model I took out wasn't innocent. Not content with wearing the latest fashion, that he wanted to try his hands at being an assassin, just like me. Passion and assassin, by the way, so I was not expecting that. Gross. Anyway, both of the targets have been eliminated. Definitely did Jessica's father a huge favor. Luckily for that family, they only made enemies in high places, and they didn't make powerful enemies in high places. So long as they keep it that way, they have absolutely nothing to worry about. They can live their life like normal. Job well done.